What's going on, brothers? It's Mgtow, the name. Got another video for you. It's entitled You're the Chameleon, Part 7. Here goes. So, as things wax worse and worse, it is becoming all too apparent that there are quite a few desperate trollops who are trying to put the brakes on certain men just packing their shit and leaving. The prevailing narrative among them is, I understand. But you brothers worth your salt, you brothers with eyes seers to hear. We've all heard of it, haven't we? When these feminists, these trollops, and these desperate trad thoughts can't find a boyfriend or find a husband, or if they worm their way into these circles, they like to say, I understand. Translation. When they say they understand, they're just telling you that you shouldn't leave. They know that they rigged the system. They know that they tilted the playing field in their favor. They know that they're using your children as hostages. They also know that they're eating your lunch. But you're not supposed to leave. You're supposed to sit there and take it. So they say, I understand. No, they really don't understand. Because if they really understood, they would be trying to reverse all of these legal snares and traps that are put in place to destroy men and even their children. They would not be vilifying fatherhood 24/7, 7 days a week. They wouldn't be doing that. But you see, when they say this, they understand it's only lip service. That's all it is lip service. And they're hoping that you will just take it. If they can just tell you that they understand, it will ease your heart and you'll run back to the plantation, wipe them up, and then they can pull a bait and switch. That's not happening. Those days are finished. And these trollops have no one to blame but themselves. Now they can jump on YouTube and create all of these channels and pretend that they support our message and say that they understand, or even try to put out a half-ass red pill content, but the fact of the matter is this. They sunk the fucking ship. They sunk the fucking ship. They lost the gender war, and by the look of things, they could very well starve. They could very well starve. And the cherry on top of the shit Sunday is that all of this will have been self-inflicted. Self-inflicted, because you gotta understand, they fought tooth and nail from the second wave, the third wave, all the way to the fourth wave. They fought tooth and nail for this. You hear stories about women in their 40s committing suicide because they're not getting attention like they used to. You know, they feel invisible. You hear stories about women suing men because the men ghosted them and refused to date them. What, like I think some Cleon bitch sued a man for $10,000 for emotional distress because he canceled the date? I mean, these stories, they're laughable, but at the same time, they're sad. But at the same time, I don't sympathize with any of the trollops who are complaining or griping about this. I don't sympathize with any of them because the dating market is exactly what they wanted. They tilted the playing field, they got what they wanted, and now they're not happy because a lot of them are emotional short-term thinkers. And their actions reflect their character. They lost the gender war, they self-destructed, But now they understand, right? Now they understand. They know that their behavior is rank and foul. They know that the maneuvers that they pull are dishonest, they're chicken shit. But if they could just tell you that they understand, that will ease your heart and you'll run back to the plantation and then wipe them up, pay off their student loan debts, credit card debts, and you'll live happily ever after, right? Right? No, that's not going to happen. This is it for them. 50 years. They have been tilting the playing field for 50 years. And now they're going to starve. You reap what you sow in this life. You reap what you sow in this life. You know in the scriptures it says that a dog returns to his vomit as a fool returns to his folly. That goes for both genders. If you're an emotional short-term thinker and you're complaining because your bad choices cause you to face plant, you have no one to blame but yourself. If you create your own problems and complain about it, you're a fool. Here's what it is. And I'm going to say it like this. Check this out, brothers. Understand this. It doesn't matter how many of them worm their way into our circles or show up on these channels and try to pretend that they understand what we're going through and pretend they understand. The damage has already been done. They can't mend the wreckage. It's not going to happen. The damage is irreversible. Hell, ask yourself this. If it's the manosphere, why the hell are they trying to come into this manosphere anyway? I mean, this manosphere is supposed to be our think tank. This manosphere is where men worth their salt are supposed to share ideas and to come up with solutions to problems so that the younger men can rid themselves of these problems and rid themselves of certain generational curses that their fathers had and their fathers before them. That's what the manosphere was supposed to be about. It was not supposed to be a place for grifters. It's not supposed to be a place for these desperate chameleons. And as sure as hell, it's not supposed to be a place for trad thoughts looking for a pet wallet. That's not what the manosphere was for. You see, if we were to let these trad thoughts have it their way, all you brothers in the manosphere will become a carbon copy of Lester Burnham. Yes, a carbon copy of Lester Burnham, where your wife hates you, your children think you're a fucking joke, and the high point of your sorry, miserable life is cranking off in the fucking shower. Who wants to live like that? I don't. That's bullshit. Brothers, stack your green, focus on skills and abilities, and enjoy your life. That's my advice to you. And tune out these chameleons who say that they understand, because they don't. They're full of shit. They're trying to stop you from leaving. Hell, you know my acronym. Host denies, parasite dies. Is what it is. It's L.O.M. Mgtow. That's all I got, brothers. Like the video, like, share, and commentary, feel free to subscribe. If you want to donate to my channel, you can find a tip jar on the upper right hand side of the screen. That's the G+ icon. Alright, fam. Alright, brother. You know it's real. You know what you can go with it. SYSBMS for these chameleons, these trad thoughts, and those who pretend to be on the opposite side of our argument and say that they understand. Give them nothing. This is Mgtow PSA. Motorcomes tight. See you soon.